CMOs. What if I told you cutting costs could actually hurt your marketing results?
What?
Sure, the board loves a lean budget. Trimming some fat is smart, but starve the body and you lose the muscle too. You cut too deep, you're starving your brand of what it needs to grow. Let's be real, marketing efficiency can go too far. And when you're obsessed with shaving every dollar, you risk propping up campaigns that look cheap but don't deliver results. On the flip side, spending without a strategy is a budget black hole. So what's the move? You don't have to choose between results and responsibility. You can track both marketing effectiveness and efficiency, so your budget works smarter and drives growth. Done right, you get lower costs, higher ROI, and proof that marketing isn't just a cost center, it's a growth engine. Now, let's break it down and show you how great marketing becomes impossible to ignore. What's marketing effectiveness? Marketing effectiveness isn't just impressions and clicks. It's the stuff that actually moves the needle. Revenue, brand strength, customer loyalty, and market share. Take Nike's Just Do It campaign in 1988. It cost $68 million, but added billions in revenue and nearly doubled their market share. That's not luck, that's marketing effectiveness. For you, effectiveness means skipping vanity metrics and instead tracking impact, not just engagement. Showing your C-suite the real business value like conversions and revenue, and balancing short-term wins with long-term brand building. Now, measuring effectiveness isn't always easy, it's slower, it's messier, but that's exactly why it matters. If you only chase what's easy to measure, you risk optimizing for the wrong things, clicks, impressions, cheap leads, while missing the bigger growth picture. Anyone can chase easy metrics, but leaders chase real impact. Effectiveness versus efficiency. Think of it like rowing a boat. Efficiency is rowing faster. Effectiveness is making sure you're rowing in the right direction. Row fast the wrong way and you just get lost quicker. Simply put, effectiveness is about doing the right things, while efficiency is about doing things right. For example, take Coca-Cola's Share a Coke campaign. They didn't invent a new product, they just swapped the labels with popular first names. It was cost effective and went viral. They spent $51 million and got 7% more young adults drinking Coke, plus a 2% sales boost in the US. That more than covered their campaign costs. They didn't just cut costs, they connected emotionally at scale. And that's the real power of smart efficiency, saving money while strengthening impact. Efficiency done right is powerful. And great efficiency isn't just about spending less, it's about cutting what's not working so you can double down on what is. Smart efficiency creates room to reinvest, adapt, and scale faster. Striking the right balance. You need balance between the two. It's like walking a tightrope. Lean too much to one side, you fall into waste. Lean too much on the other side, and you fall into missed opportunities. Consider these scenarios. A retailer cut media costs by 20% with automation, but because the campaigns weren't aligned with what customers actually wanted, they lost out on revenue. A brand goes all in on big creatives without tracking ROI. Looks amazing, budget blown. There's no more wiggle room for optimizing. Cheap campaigns, cheap leads, and cheap leads often mean the wrong leads, the ones that don't convert, don't stay loyal, and don't drive real growth. Overspend, no room to pivot. When you blow your whole budget up front on big flashy campaigns, there's nothing left to adjust. Things don't go as planned and you can't test new channels. You can't double down on what's working. You get stuck, and in marketing, being stuck is not ideal. Chasing efficiency too hard and you don't just shrink costs, you shrink your opportunity to grow. You end up optimizing for lower costs, not higher returns. Balance is everything. Getting this balance right also builds your credibility with the C-suite. Measuring marketing effectiveness versus efficiency. Only 40% of CMOs feel understood by leadership. That's down from 54% last year. Yikes. The fix? Well, show both the destination and the route. Think of it like a GPS. It's not enough to say, we arrived. You also need to show the path you took to get there. Every turn, every mile. Leadership needs to see not just the end result, but the journey that got you there. Funnel brings efficiency and effectiveness into one view, making the value of marketing impossible to ignore. Unlike most tools that just report what happened, it helps you connect your marketing spend directly to real business outcomes like revenue, conversions, and growth. How to measure marketing efficiency. Here's a quick and easy way to measure marketing efficiency. First is the marketing efficiency ratio, MIR for short, that calculates revenue per marketing dollar spent. Next is the cost per lead metric, otherwise known as CPL. It shows what it costs to bring in a new lead. And finally, we have the lead velocity rate, or LVR. This shows how fast leads move through your funnel. How to measure marketing effectiveness. To measure effectiveness, you need to track the outcomes that actually drive growth, not just activity, but real business results. Here's a quick way to do it. First is funnel conversion rate. Are leads moving through the funnel? Next up is brand awareness. Are you being remembered? Now, tracking brand awareness isn't always easy. It's messier than clicks or leads, but it's essential. Look at brand recall surveys, organic search growth, direct traffic, and social buzz. But without strong brand awareness, performance marketing eventually runs out of fuel. And finally, track feature adoption rate. Are people actually using what you promoted? These metrics don't just show how busy your marketing is, they show how well it is turning attention into action, loyalty, and revenue. Before you go, your blueprint for smarter marketing. And that's it. Here's the big picture. Skip vanity metrics, go for real business impact. Align your marketing with revenue-driven KPIs your C-suite cares about. Balance short-term performance wins with long-term brand building. And track, test, and tweak your strategy so you stay sharp on both effectiveness and efficiency. And that's the real unlock. Smarter measurement, stronger marketing. If you can measure smarter, you can market smarter and lead with real impact. Want to prove marketing's impact and stretch your budget? Start measuring smarter and try Funnel for free. And hey, if this helped, hit the like and subscribe for more data-driven marketing tips like this video. See you in the next one.